you're making this correlation between win, play well, lose, do better. But the reality of the situation is that do better should be correlated with both lose and win. I feel like my mental struggles more when I'm winning games than when I'm losing. When I lose, I feel motivated to go next and do better. But when I win, I feel pressure because I'm not confident I can play as well again. Is there something that happens to other people as well? I got to work on this. That's an interesting question. So basically, you're thinking, when I lose, okay, I know exactly what I need to do better. I know I can. It's like the challenger mindset, right? But then when you're winning, it's like, oh shoot, can I replicate that performance again? Well, it doesn't matter if you do. Like, here's the thing you have to understand. It's like when you play, I feel pressure because I'm not confident I can play as well again. The problem is oftentimes what you perceive to be good play is not always 100% accurate. So like, let's say you play a game and you get really, really lucky and you win, right? But like, let's actually say that you think that your play is here, but it might actually have been somewhere like here. So next game you play, and then you play like a little bit better, but you lose. So the problem is wins and losses are not always correlated to how well you played. Obviously, there's a positive correlation there, because if you play better, you'll win more, but it's not always perfect. The reason why we focus on getting better, regardless of whether you win or lost, is if you lose, there's nothing you can do about your teammates. You can only worry about yourself. So that's why we put focus on ourselves when you lose, right? But when you win, to be honest with you guys, whether you win or lose, you should still be focused on what do I need to be doing better. So when you win a game, your response shouldn't be nice job, oh no, can I do that again? No, you should be going back, that was good, I did a good job, congratulations, let's see what I can do better. When you lose, that sucks, but I think I did a good job, let's see what I could do better. There's no difference. Now that's hard to do, but there should not be a psychological change of, oh, I lost, therefore there must be something that I need to be doing better. No, there's something you need to be doing better regardless of whether you won or lost. So you're making this correlation between win, play well, lose, do better. But the reality of the situation is that do better should be correlated with both lose and win. You should recognize the things that you did well whether you lost or won. And you should recognize the things that you need to do better whether you lost or won. Otherwise, there's going to be a sense of demotivation or fear, as we saw here, or a sense of complacency, right? So for you, you feel pressured when you win because you know that you need to try and replicate it again. But for other people, when they win, that there's a sense of complacency. It's the opposite, where, oh, I did well, I just need to keep doing that. I'm already good, right? But that's not really the case, is it, right? So I think that for you, it's going to be about focusing, putting emphasis on doing better, regardless of whether you won or lost. And the win or loss isn't really impactful. It's more about my own personal play, right? I've had VOD reviews in here where somebody lost a game, but I thought that they played relatively well, and they just needed to work on so and so and so, right? I've had games where they turbo stomped. People give me a turbo stomp review, but they played terribly, right? It's hard to sometimes be objective about those things, but you need to try. And that's why it's very important that you have specific goals. What does playing well mean, right? What does, let's say you don't really say it here, but what would be playing poorly mean, right? Is there a certain number of mistakes that you make? What mistakes were you working on at that point in time? For example, if I'm working on my sleep dart mechanics and my positioning isn't that good, I don't care about the positioning mistakes. I'm focused more on the sleep dart usage. And so I judge my performance not on the overarching thing. What I'm actually doing is I'm turning a blind eye, and I'm like, okay, if this is the pie chart of my Ana gameplay, and my positioning is this much, and my cooldown usage is this much, and my maybe my mechanics are this much, and my sleep dart mechanics are like this tiny little portion here. But this is what I'm putting emphasis on, right? If everything else is crap, but this part of my play was good, then I think, good job. I need to keep up the good work. Even if the rest of this is like a hideous spectacle, right? So that's why it's very important that you have specific goals to work on. Specific goals, because that's the type of emphasis you should be giving on top of it.